Hi, it's Senator Daylin Leach sitting in my Senate office here. And I just wanted to give you an update about some of the very important developments that have occurred today regarding redistricting and gerrymandering. If you'd asked me 5 years ago what 3 things we're working on that I'd like to see actually accomplished, I would have said marriage equality, legalizing medical marijuana, and ending the obscene gerrymandered map that we've been running congressional districts and congressional elections under since 2012. I'm proud to say all 3 have now been accomplished. Today, the United States Supreme Court denied the Republicans' stay of the state Supreme Court's order, striking down the maps, ordering us to draw new ones, and if we fail by February 15th, the backup plan is for the state Supreme Court, with the help of a special master, to either draw or adopt a map of a litigant. So I'm going to try to explain this in simple terms. First of all, in the United States Supreme Court, Justice Alito, who handles cases from the Third Circuit, where he is originally from, got the petition. He actually asked for a response, which is unusual and made some of us worried because there was not really a legal basis for federal intervention on this. But, the Supreme Court has historically been very partisan. See Bush versus Gore, for example. However, today, Justice Alito denied the stay without referring it to the full court, which means that the federal question is now dead. The state Supreme Court's order remains in effect. We have till February 9th as a legislature to pass a map. We have been told by the Republicans so far that they have no interest in even discussing it with us. They're just going to pass a map because they have the votes. That map, I assume, will be vetoed by the governor, and at that point, we will have failed to make our deadline, and it reverts back to the Supreme Court where they can do one of several things. They can take a map that one of the litigants suggests and adopt it. Anything they have 4 votes for, they can do. They can also ask the special master to draw their own map, or they can tweak a map that's submitted to them. My guess is that this occurs within 3 or 4 days. Remember, the decision was 4 days after the oral argument on the underlying merits of the case. So my guess is 3 or 4 days after the legislature fails to make its February 15th deadline, we will have new maps, and those are unappealable. Those are the new maps, which means by February 20th, I would think, which, keep in mind the petition signing period starts February 13th. It would have to be extended, but only 1 week if we have new maps by the 20th. The election, everything else, challenges would go on as scheduled. What will these maps look like? It's very hard to say, but based on the court order, we know that there'll be many fewer municipal splits and county splits. Almost no counties will be divided. If they are, they're going to be divided once. For example, my county, Montgomery County, which is now part of 5 congressional districts, will be no more than 2 congressional districts. And in most districts, you can get almost to the exact number of population and then split 1 or 2 municipalities to get to the exact number, and I think that's what we're going to see. I think we're going to see squares and rectangles, not Rorschach tests, and I think we'll see a map that's much more fair, has more swing districts, and is closer to a 9-9 leaning Democrat-Republican map that reflects the will of the voters than a 13-5 map. So it's all very exciting, and if anyone has any questions, you can email me at dleach@pasenate.com, and I'll try to answer any technical questions you may have. But this is a great day for democracy at a time when democracy doesn't have a lot of great days. So I think we can all be happy about that. And about the Eagles. So 2 big things in the last 12 hours. I wonder if they're related in some way. Anyway, thank you for listening. We'll keep you posted.